the opportunity they have to compete against Jason the Gift Kincaid here this afternoon. It's really a story that can come full circle because Zeke has a chance to take themselves to the absolute next level if you get a victory, a defeat over Jason Kincaid.
You can tell just talking to Mercer how focused he is on this contest.
Yeah, certainly they know the reputation that Jason Kincaid brings to the table. They know the lengthy resume and the eyes that Jason Kincaid has been in front of. The brightest minds in the business have seen the skills of the Gift.
And Zeke Mercer only recently rebounding. They had a bit of a string of losses and bad luck ever since War Games. That big victory for them. But whether it was Patrick Hayes, whether it was the VCW heavyweight title match against Jamie Jamison and Remy LeVay, they had been in a bit of a slump, but recent victories over Matthew Taylor and Gary Gandy.
Backheel trip from the Gift going to get us started here, Eamon. Immediately slaps on that wrist lock here as we're seeing Zeke try to find their way out.
And when you match this in-ring catch-can style wrestling with someone like Jason Kincaid, you better bring it.
Kincaid is as smooth as silk inside those ring ropes.
Mercer going to try and look for their opening, able to sweep the leg of Kincaid. As we mentioned, a submission specialist. Kincaid has many ways to tie you up into that ring.
And the international influence of the Gift, Jason Kincaid, you're going to see him attack both sides of the body. That's something that Mercer will have to keep in mind as they move forward in this matchup. As you saw, Kincaid float over to the opposing side, changing the complexion of this matchup, taking control of this matchup right here.
It's so interesting whenever you see Jason Kincaid do battle in that ring. Obviously, quite a unique looking individual, but his style lends to his mentality and allows him to be very innovative and creative in that ring. Nice leapfrog there by Mercer. Ooh, Kincaid with a hold. Sends Mercer down into the mat. And again, trapping the head of Mercer here. Mercer smartly rolling over.
And did you see as soon as Kincaid hit the canvas, he was able to use those leg scissors to escape and now trying to maintain control here. And we saw the young Zeke Mercer go step for step with the established veteran in Jason Kincaid.
Last time we saw Kincaid in competition in VCW was part of the VCW Heavyweight Championship tournament. They were in a fatal four-way contest that was unsuccessful in moving forward in that tournament. You got to think with Kincaid back here in VCW. Oh! He's looking to rebound. And almost Kincaid in game mode here. Now just challenging Zeke Mercer. Chops rippling across the chest. And a stalemate of sorts, but I think that last one just psyched Kincaid up. Never take your eyes off the ball with Jason Kincaid.
As stellar as he is also very nasty inside that ring as well.
Quite the rugged individual. Kincaid now looking to whip Mercer off. Mercer reverses. Ooh, grabs a hold.
Body walk, transitioning and latching onto the ankle. Like a pit bull, Kincaid twisting and contorting the ankle.
Mercer has had documented history as well with their leg. Patrick Hayes breaking that leg at one point and almost ending Mercer's career.
The action gonna spill to the floor, but that won't stop anyone.
Oh, and Mercer giving Kincaid a taste of his own medicine. Ooh. Mercer, someone who is not afraid to dish it out on the floor when need be. I mentioned, the violence of that War Games match and how they were such a crucial part in it. Now Kincaid. Oh, wait a minute, Sleazy E! Wiping out Mercer on the floor!
And Kincaid's grinning like a Cheshire cat. He knew exactly what he was doing that time.
That's that, in-ring acumen. That's the smarts of Kincaid coming on full display. Close to 2 decades in this business is Jason Kincaid.
And you don't survive in this wrestling business for 20 years unless you can survive in the Shark Tank. And Kincaid has shown us exactly why he can do just that.
I was going to say Mercer rolled to the other side of the ring, but now Kincaid may be looking to follow him.
Look out!
Big forearm shot. Rocks. Jason Kincaid. Question is, can Mercer capitalize?
Kincaid, I believe, may have been caught in the ear that time. Zeke follows up with a cover.
Only 2, though.
And if Kincaid got racked in the ear, that's going to throw off the equilibrium.
Oh, and a big forearm shot. The way Mercer just lays in those blows.
One of the main things we've seen from Zeke Mercer over the past few years, he has really developed their striking game. Big collision in the corner. They absolutely sandwich the gift.
And look at Mercer. As soon as he saw Kincaid get rocked and fall to that mat, they went right in for the cover.
And that is wisdom beyond their years.
Mercer now with a hold, big snap suplex.
Nice float over that time. Notice how precise aim. Notice how measured each and every maneuver is between these two athletes.
And you mentioned Mercer, not long in the pro wrestling business, but already has those little things, those little details, that knowledge to go in for a cover.
Yeah, only about 4 or 5 years for Zeke Mercer. They started in the wrestling business and just started to really develop their momentum, develop their style when the pandemic shut the world down.
Mercer, Kincaid trying to fight back up from underneath. Chop right to the chest. And Mercer comes in with a big back elbow. Nicely done.
We are seeing a physical chess match here as Kincaid gets the shoulder up.
And Kincaid almost defiant in the kick out. I mean, expanding more energy with such a kick out like that, but also sending a message to Zeke Mercer.
Yeah, letting them know that they don't have the advantage despite the gift being on the canvas right now. A lot of mental warfare goes into these matchups as well.
Kincaid, you can see trying to fight up there from the ground with those kicks. Plants Mercer face first into the mat.
And that is why Kincaid is so innovative.
It's so difficult to fight from underneath, fight on your back, and Kincaid able to pull it off.
We've talked about the meshing of styles that Kincaid brings to the table. That Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is a way that you can learn to fight off your back.
Miscalculation there by Mercer. Oh!
And look at the way that Kincaid can use the ropes, generating offense from every angle.
Big crossbody, right to the cover. And only 2.
I don't know how Zeke escaped. They got their shoulders up.
Oh! Mercer, nice counter there.
The momentum tilting and shifting so quickly here in front of us this afternoon in McMecken.
Both competitors just on their game in this contest. And Mercer trying to get the crowd on their side, trying to take some of that energy that they're dishing out. Gonna come charging. Ooh!
They missed the contact.
Kincaid able to roll out of the way. Look at this cover! Didn't have full control of the shoulders there. Transitions. And transitions again!
A Rings of Saturn, Eamon. And both arms trapped and wrenching on the neck.
And this submission's so difficult for Mercer because he's in a precarious position where he can't necessarily see if he can get a rope break. If he's in position, he's got to try to muscle his body over and maybe get a foot on that bottom rope. No! Kincaid transitions.
Kincaid has them tied up like a pretzel.
Back into that ankle lock.
Zeke may have no choice. They may have to give it up. They may have to just acknowledge that they are overmatched by the experience of Kincaid, because Kincaid is showing those 2 decades.
Kincaid sitting down now, and now Mercer is going to have to try to carry the weight.
All that in-ring acumen that allowed Kincaid to transition from one offensive maneuver to another.
And Mercer You can call it luck, you can call it skill, you can call it forethought, but able to get to that bottom rope and break that submission. And you can see Kincaid almost frustrated here that wasn't enough to put away Zeke Mercer.
Well, Kincaid, I mean, slapped on, what, 4 or 5 different...
Oh, wait! Mercer!
Shoulders down!
Neither competitor able to get the advantage there. Kincaid up onto the shoulders. Mercer floats over! Reversal by Kincaid! Again, stalemate here. Kincaid, shoulders down. Oh, tried, I think, to go back to that ankle, but no.
On the straw!
Cradle! And Kincaid! Wow! Snatches Zeke Mercer and gets the victory!
What a matchup!
Yeah. They all got something to say. Better get out of my way. We do it all in a day. Tell them that we're not the same. Go for the takedown. Levels to this not the same now. Taking them out, better stay down. Been giving them balls like a playground. Oh yeah, and you're gonna know my name. I've been an animal. I see the fear in your eyes. Move like a cannibal. Yeah, I'm ready to rise. Hot like I'm flammable. I got the fire inside. Run like an animal. I'm ready to rise.
Promise Braxton. This is going to be quite a match tonight against Gigi Rey. Promise Braxton, her last few bouts with Reality of Wrestling, has had Booker T in her corner. Tonight, she is not going to have Booker T in her corner.
Well, that was certainly a Hall of Fame endorsement. It's important for our fans here on the Indie Wrestling Network on IndyWrestling.us to know that this is a matchup. But it's not a first-time matchup. These two young ladies know each other very, very well. They have competed for the Reality of Wrestling Women's Championship, and that rivalry is being brought here to Uniontown. Collar and elbow tie-up.
Right off the bat, you see that technical style of Promise Braxton. I would honestly put her technical prowess above anyone in the Western Pennsylvania area.
Back heel trip, slaps on the wrist lock. Headlock takeover, taking her opponent down to the canvas where she can win the matchup.
Oh!
Nice counter from Gigi Rey. As I said, Gigi Rey has collegiate basketball experience, so she has the balance, a lot of precision, as you're seeing right here. Turnabout, fair play. Of course, these two very evenly matched. That rivalry over the Reality of Wrestling Women's Championship. These two know each other very, very well. They won't make those mistakes. A very measured approach from both young ladies here. Gator roll, shoulders down. As I said, on the canvas where you can win the matchup.
Oh, in the corner, Gigi Rey.
1, 2, 3. Come on, break.
We have Brian, our referee tonight for this women's match.
Promise avoided the contact and letting her opponent know that she was just a half a step ahead so far. As you'd expect, the Canadian export Gigi Rey was inspired by the legendary hitman Bret Hart.
Just going to say, as much as we talk about Pittsburgh, Western Pennsylvania being the hotbed of professional wrestling, we cannot forget pretty much maybe the city that started it all, Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Greco-Roman knuckle lock here.
Oh!
Promise getting the better of this one.
That strong back strength of Gigi Rey.
Certainly the lumbar region, a lot of core
Wait a
strength
minute.
involved in this one. And what balance from Braxton.
Oh! Oh!
Shoulders down, beautiful float over. Maintaining that Greco-Roman knuckle lock, maintaining the leverage and the momentum. that side headlock. Elementary but effective. Gigi Rey. Man, had the momentum off the ropes and runs through Promise that time. Up and over goes Gigi. Promise does the same. Deep arm drag, and these young ladies are going step for step. It's a physical chess match inside that squared circle. Promise Braxton working her way back up to a vertical base. Gigi counters that by shooting her opponent off. Duck under. Braxton up and over. Deep arm drag has Gigi back down to the canvas. And we're seeing just a small sense of frustration from Gigi Rey. Again, we knew how evenly matched this would be. And so far, Promise just maybe a half a step ahead. Gigi shoots her off. Up and over again goes Braxton. Nice leverage maneuver, but a quick counter. All action so far in this one. And you know that Promise's mentor, Booker T, will have his eyes on this matchup. So certainly Gigi wants to impress as well, because this matchup having implications not just here in Uniontown tonight, but back in Houston for Reality of Wrestling. Gigi gets a victory over Promise. That certainly could put her back in line for a Reality of Wrestling women's title shot at some point in the future as well. Promise going to look to continue to twist and contort that arm, but Gigi using some brute force to fight her way out of that one. Misdirection here, and Promise just ran over her that time. Big press. So precise as Promise Braxton. Shoulders down fine too. Referee Brian McGowan in great position. And we've seen the finesse. Now we're going to see the force. The strikes to the chest between these two. A lot of competitive animosity. A respectful rivalry of sorts between these two, as they have brought out the best in one another. And what strength, what strength. But Gigi out the back door, release German suplex, no finesse, all impact that time. Just a one count, and that is why Promise Braxton has such the reputation that she does. She got out of that pinfall predicament as soon as physically possible. She wasn't leaving anything to chance, but she just got her jaw racked by her opponent that time. 2 feet firmly in the chest. Gigi could be going to the pay window to live up to that money moniker. And as we said, in this business, it's wins and championships that translate to the success and the money. This is capitalism. This is capitalistic competition. A lot of money and future opportunities on the line in this one. And this is where Promise does not want to be. You don't want to be boxed in the corner. She hits the opposing buckle just as hard. Gigi charges, racks the jaw again. Gigi turning up the physicality here. Oh, man. She may be checking her teeth as well here. Interception. Let gravity do the work that time. Powered down to the canvas. Finds just 2. And man, you can feel the competitive and physical nature of this matchup as it unfolds here. Gigi ducks her head and got caught. Inside cradle, shoulders down. So quick, so dynamic as Promise Braxton. And listen to that impact. The smack of the flesh will tell you the story. Tilt-a-whirl. What a counter into the backbreaker. And as much of a homecoming as it is for Promise Braxton, Gigi Rey will not go quietly. She is not here to be a stepping stone. And she could be going for a home run swing right here. Beautiful missile drop kick. You saw the impact that time. And things are so fast-paced. I gotta tell you, we want to give a quick birthday shout-out to Katie Dutters. Katie, we love you, the 2PW kicking cancer champion, cancer survivor, doing well. So we certainly want to send a happy birthday to cancer survivor Katie Dutters. She's the best. And speaking of girl power, you're seeing girl power in the ring right now with these two young ladies. I am ultra impressed by Gigi Rey and Promise Braxton. Promise works her way back up to a vertical base, tries to extricate herself here. Gigi knew exactly when to turn it down. Beautiful step up Hurricane Rana, but Promise was one step ahead. I'm going to go on record. I'm going to say it. This is the greatest women's matchup we've seen in the history of Ryse. 2.5. These two young ladies are putting it all on the line here tonight. And Gigi just gouging the eyes. That's going to change the dynamic of this matchup very quickly. As I said, Gigi Rey does not want to be a stepping stone and will not allow herself to be a stepping stone. She wants to play spoiler in the homecoming for Promise Braxton. And a version of the surfboard stretching out the shoulders, the deltoids, the back of Promise Braxton. Look out here. Butterfly hook. Braxton trying to use that lower center of gravity to put on the brakes here. And man, Gigi just buried the knee. Look out, hooks her up here. Gory special. We talked about Gigi stretching out Promise. Promise is being twisted and contorted in all sorts of directions here. And turnabout fair play. And look at the angle that the body is contorted as Promise is wrenching on the back, the lumbar region, the neck. Braxton shrugs her off, runs into a back elbow. Look out. Gigi counters. Double underhook of her own. Braxton puts on the brakes. These two are so evenly matched. Pinfall here. What a bridge from Gigi Rey. What neck strain. Jockeying for position here. Shoulders down. Big collision center ring. And damn it, what an effort. We are seeing a Steel City Classic unfold before our eyes. These two young ladies are showing why they are in the national conversation. And certainly things coming full circle for Promise, because where she started, coming back here, showing just how polished she is here today. And it's gut check time. Who wants it more? Who will be the first to wilt under the pressure as these two young ladies are fighting it out? And look at the intensity in the eyes of Promise Braxton. Reverse Meteora plants the face in the canvas. Dr. Bomb. Promise is shocked, and quite frankly, so am I. What is it going to take for us to reach a conclusion in this stellar contest? Gigi escapes. Michinoku driver, upset.
Oh!
2.5, and Megan, you're rejoining me here.
So sorry, so much commotion
What a
backstage. Yes, unbelievable match.
They are giving us everything they have in their bodies here. All the energy, all the effort on display.
Gigi Rey really... Oh, wait a minute. Top rope. Second rope.
This is dangerous here, Megan.
If Gigi Rey falls off that, she's going to fly right into the very fans who watched Promise Braxton throughout her career.
Gigi out the back door.
Oh, back in the ring.
Precarious position for Braxton now.
Ladies, down the center. Come on, bring it down. Bring it down.
Brian, a referee, trying to gain control of this match, getting them off the top ropes.
This has been all action from the opening bell.
Oh! Oh my, ow!
What a body shot. That's a good way to crack a rib. Look out.
What? Sunset
flip bomb.
Ow! And a win by Promise Braxton. Look at this crowd that has seen her journey through the stronghold.
That right there is a prime example of the sport of professional wrestling. Talent, tenacity, grit, and toughness on display. Promise Braxton showing why she truly is a pro wrestling prodigy.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad,
yeah.
Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay. way into the ring, and beloved here in Worthington, Pennsylvania. And this man right here was actually working for the Geek Squad.
Well, timing's a little bit off there, Bud, but anyway. There we go. Thank you, Hank. So, Tad Jarvis, they're going to hit the ring fast.
Yes, they are. Tad Jarvis wants revenge. Last month, he was the reason that Jay Rumham and Jason Hendricks were eliminated from the tournament, Tony, chasing them with the chair, if you remember, trying to get some revenge. Boy, tonight, he has one person in mind, Jason Hendricks, but Gorgeous Gregory, I feel really bad for, because now he has to take the beating that Tad Jarvis was
I
playing.
wouldn't feel too bad for Gorgeous Gregory. For starters, he's gorgeous.
What?
I'm comfortable to say that. Look at that man. Look at that physique. Look at how tall he is. Look at that chiseled jaw.
He just called out the children.
Yeah, I think he said, I'm going to beat up everyone in this building, starting with the old women and the children. It's a good strategy, though.
I mean, take out the weak, no, I don't say weakest, but...
Wow, Doc. God,
saying.
Sexist Doc. Hating.
Not the women. I wasn't talking about the women. I was talking about
Some of the children. Well, there's some children in here that really should be punched in the mouth by Gorgeous Gregory, but
All right, here we go. Jason Hendricks taking on Tad Jarvis. We have been waiting for this ever since Jason Hendricks stuck his nose where it don't belong. And here we go. Misses that clothesline. And tagging in Gorgeous Gregory. Here we go. And Gorgeous Gregory just took him out with just a punch to the chest.
Don't call him Gorgeous Gregory. He told me that if anyone called him Gorgeous Gregory, or called him Gorgeous Greg rather, on commentary, he would beat them 6 shades of something fierce. So be careful with the.
So you did know who this was coming out here.
No comment.
Okay, so now Gorgeous Gregory in complete control of Tad Jarvis here. Now sends Jarvis under the ropes. Up and over, misses him. Catch him, Luthes press, and here we go. Tad Jarvis, he's going to get a couple likes for that video montage. And right now, Gorgeous Gregory in a whole lot of trouble. They actually have a new name for their tag team. They're called A Tad Bit Nerdy.
Oh, I want to vomit.
Double back elbow. Tad Jarvis and Lewis in control. 1, 2. You know, he offered me his inhaler earlier. That's a little out of breath. I was a little out of breath. I declined, but knee lift by Gregory. And now the Gorgeous one going for misses. And Lewis, man, look at those style. He could be in a ring with Ali as fast as he's going. And the thing is, I did find out here on Bing, Gorgeous Gregory has a boxing background.
Oh, so that explains the rope-a-dope.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, Lewis being the dope.
Well, Lewis don't look like a dope right now as he just missed a drop kick.
He's doing really well, but he still looks like a dope. Look at that guy.
Why would you insult somebody?
I hate that nerd.
He don't like you either. He's already punched to the stomach. And right now, here comes the poster boy, Jason Hendricks. And wait, Lewis has him up. My goodness. Former member of the Geek Squad slams him. My goodness. And right now, Hendricks rolling out a ring. Smart maneuver on his part. Getting out of harm's way. Tad Jarvis is just, I've never seen him this angry.
Yeah, he's furious. I mean, the bald head making him look like a weird, smaller version of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Not as, I don't know.
I mean, I like the bald look. I really do.
It's weird. I'll be honest, it's weird.
It's an established look, I think. And oh, wait. You are not allowed to use that chair, Mr. Hendricks. Wait, is he really going to bring this into the ring? He knows if he loses this night, and now the count, Mark Charles III grabbing that chair, and oh my goodness, this back's turned, and now Gregory attacking Lewis. And now has him, lifted him up by his tie. Is that legal? I mean, yeah, that's part
And he brought it into the ring. It was part of his attire. We've been through this a dozen times with IRS. It's the IRS rule.
Well, Mark Charles III was already warning him about the tie.
Well, Mark Charles III, I don't think is right here. If it's an established, you're allowed to use. You're not allowed to use it for a pinfall attempt, but you are allowed to control your opponent by grabbing the tights, the boots, all that stuff.
Ooh, shot to the ribs by Hendricks and a vicious one. And now the poster boy, Jason Hendricks, in control here, wondering now with JJ
arm breaker
with JJ Rumham out right now with that restraining order against Tad Jarvis, which again, like I'll even quote you, who gets a restraining order right now? And right now, oh, there's no restraining order here. And here comes Tad, trying to get the Hendricks. And damn it, the referee's back is turned here. Tad, you need to get out of here. You're hurting Lewis more than you're helping him right now.
Lewis is getting beat up, using that rope as leverage, that second rope on his arm.
Jason Hendricks has found a target, and that is the left arm. That's right, the left arm of Lewis.
That's his calculating arm, too. It's going to make work Monday pretty hard.
And now, here we go, and now Gregory.
Yeah,
oh my goodness.
It might be dislocated. You can see Lewis is not able to completely control everything, which means that the hinge is starting to wear a little bit. That tendon, that cartilage is tearing. He's trying to fight back, though. I will give Lewis credit. He is a tough SOB.
Off the ropes, and just takes him out that
But he's out
clothesline.
cold. He's out cold. Yeah.
I'll take
That's
that.
One,
2. Only a 2 count.
Gorgeous,
I can't believe Gregory. I mean, he just took his head off with that.
Gregory. You have to say the
Gregory.
whole thing.
Excuse me. Gorgeous Gregory.
If you went on Google, you would know that.
And right now, this
Although
crowd getting behind
Lewis did tell me, all credit to Lewis, and one of the biggest legends, big shots but forearm to the back, but Lewis is fighting back, trying to hit Gorgeous Gregory, get some separation, but Gorgeous Gregory just way too strong. And credit to Lewis the Nerd. He is a humongous legend in Pittsburgh wrestling. He has made a lot of very little social skills and turned it into a beloved member of Pittsburgh wrestling history. That being said, he's still a piece of crap, although he did point out the memory leak in Google Chrome versus Firefox. So I was really glad for that information.
Oh my goodness, and Gorgeous Gregory now just working
that arm.
Yeah, they have him, they have the corner, they have everything going for them right now as a tag team, and I mean, this is the first time these guys have tagged.
Well, to our knowledge, we've in 2PW, they may have tagged other places. This seems like Jason Hendricks and JJ Ryan had a plan. Now, I don't know where Gorgeous Gregory is from, but this could be part of a Jersey Saints group.
Only a 1 count. You're right, Tony. I mean, the Jersey Shore Saints, could you imagine if they were to grow as a faction? They could be one of the most dominant factions here in 2PW.
Yeah, they could be. If they put their minds to it, they could really torture everyone. Now he's tearing at that left arm again. You can see how it's bending right now. The cartilage is just being pulled out.
And
all Hendricks has to do is slip under, and he can dislocate the whole thing. But you can see he's now bending the elbow. Lewis is now getting that leverage back. Shots to the gut, 3.
And now sends him into the ropes. Lewis trying to get some momentum back here. Oh, wait, misses him. Here comes Lewis. Catches a reverse swinging neck breaker and a beauty. That could be it right here. 1, 2, and no. Tad Jarvis breaking up the count. Smart maneuver by him.
I mean, he had to break that up right there. That swinging neck breaker put a lot of torque on the neck. That neck and arm, the arms, they're all connected.
Right now, Lewis is in a lot of trouble. I mean, he's in that opposite corner now.
The only thing that's saving him right now is he's in a neutral corner. If he was in an opponent corner, he'd be in trouble.
And right now, Jason Hendricks, the poster boy, has Lewis, the nerd, on the top rope. And wait here, Lewis is trying to fight back here. Big headbutt.
He broke his glasses.
Can Lewis do it right here? They're taped, they're fine. Oh my goodness, tornado DDT. And right now, Tad Jarvis just going nuts here, trying to get Lewis to give that tag up. My goodness. Can he do it? Lewis is climbing slowly, so is Hendricks. Who's going to get to their partner first? Hendricks up.
Trying
Lewis
to wake
is
that
doing
arm up.
everything he
He's
can.
trying to wake the arm up. Got the
He
tag.
got it. Tag's in. So is Gorgeous Gregory. Clothesline. And the social media icon has him up. Oh my goodness. Right in the Jonas Brothers clothesline. Has Hendricks up. Oh, gives him a little bit. Here we go. Oh, wait. Double Jeesh punch and knee. Right now, out on his feet could be Hendricks. Hendricks thrown out the ring. The legal man is Gregory right now. Gorgeous Gregory, excuse me. Back body drop. And now Tad Jarvis trying to gain momentum here. Oh, he's queuing something up here, Tony. And right now, Gorgeous Gregory in some trouble. Has him up. Gets the Grand Bulldog. Gorgeous Gregory in trouble. Oh, wait. Jason
Blind tag.
Hendricks. Yeah, smart maneuver by the poster boy, Jason
He
Hendricks.
doesn't know. Tad doesn't know.
And right now, oh, now just punching the back of his head is the poster boy, Jason Hendricks. One thing about Hendricks, he's not only is he a good technical wrestler, he's also a brawler. Boy, did he just take Lewis out with that punch. Oh, wait a minute, no. Oh, my goodness.
That
Lewis
is an angry nerd.
Oh, wait. Throws him. And face breaker. Spear. Spear. 1, 2, 3. Jarvis wins. Jarvis and Lewis win. Lewis and Tad Jarvis winning this matchup. That's right, a tad bit nerdy is what they like to be called.
Stop saying that.
I mean, that's their name, buddy.
Stop saying
Oh, stop it, Tony.
Hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct.
Yes.
And you know where we can find that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Mayhem.
That's right.
They've caused riots in this building.
Yes, they have.
But what kind of riot are we about to see tonight with this, this four-way?
I think Marshall and Mickey, it takes a lot. It takes a lot to you know, well, it doesn't take much, that's a lie, to piss them off.
We know.
But I know for a fact, Marshall has said, Mickey has said, he respects all three of these teams.
Yes.
So I do not worry about this being a situation where problems arise where we might have to call the police again and have another incident. But that being said, I know Marshall and Mickey are not ready to part with the RWA tag titles. They are going to fight. They are going to try very hard to beat everyone who gets in their way. Now the interesting thing about this is not an elimination tag match. This is one fall to a finish, and there are only 2 active members in the ring at all times. Marshall and Mickey don't have to be pinned to lose the title.
No, they don't.
They are at a distinct disadvantage in this matchup.
That's right. As you can see, our referee PJ Parker lifting up those coveted RWA Tag Team titles. And we're going to start things off. Mr. Design, Tyler Klein against the Bull, Marshall Gambino. And oh my goodness, here we go.
You notice Tyler Klein already starting with those mind games, giving a little scruffy scruff to Mickey.
And oh, he's going for a lockup, but wait a minute now. Well, wait a minute there.
That was something.
I mean, that's not really legal. That's not a legal maneuver. It's just, well,
I mean, it's definitely a maneuver.
What? And really want to try something like that with a bull? No.
The mouth of Marshall right now.
Well, yeah.
We're just gonna let you guys assume what he just said.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think
we're gonna break
he's
the
looking
swear.
a little bit awkward here.
We're gonna break the swearing rule later tonight, I'm sure.
My money's on you. And oh no! Wait a minute. All right. And get this man a drink or something. Probably a couple shots of tequila after that one.
The fans are chanting
Tyler
one more
Klein
time. There's some Runway fans in this building.
Yes, there
Let's
is.
be extremely honest about this. There are a fair amount of Runway fans here.
But can you really say, Tony, I mean, they're everywhere.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Runway has followers.
Arguably second.
And oh, no!
Arguably second.
Wait. Oh, grabbing the ropes. I've never seen the Gambino brothers this startled in a long, long time. Marshall didn't even have to take him out to dinner. That was a cheap date. Well, I'm not saying Tyler Klein's a cheap date, but, you know, I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, he's anything but a cheap date.
Yeah, all right, Mike Bonner and Calvin Couture now locking it up here. The Brotherhood taking on the Runway. We've seen these guys have fought all over the Pittsburgh area. And now Couture tossing the Iron. Oh, wait. Iron Mike Bonner now squeezed the head of Calvin Couture.
It's important to note, and I have to stress this, as Iron Mike Bonner now put on the ropes, thrown in by Calvin, and just run over by Iron Mike Bonner right there. I have to point out, the Gambinos are currently in the stands. They have taken themselves out of this match. Tyler Klein's mind games have messed with them. They are not involved in this match.
Blocked by Couture, though. He's going for that roll up. Bonner was on now. Remember, like you said, this is one fight to the finish. German and a beauty. And
Released
good
it,
Lord.
too.
And stuck in the Brotherhood's corner is Calvin Couture right now. And now the hooligan, Julian J, tagged in. Iron Mike picks him up and one-armed backbreaker. One-arm backbreaker. And senton and a beauty. 1, 2, and only a 2 count.
Now, I got to point out, we talk about the death corner a lot in tag wrestling, cutting the ring in half. In a 4-way, you have to cut the ring into 4ths, obviously, but that's a lot less room to maneuver. Right now, Julian J is not in his own corner.
Couture with that cat-like reflexes there, getting out of that.
Be careful with cat words.
Oh my goodness, big shoulder block and that rugby background really showing in this matchup. And now Tyler Klein, tag back in here. Wonder what is up his sleeve. You know what though? I'll give the Gambinos credit where credit's due.
Oh, wait a minute, timeout. Casey Jacobs just took the tag up Julian J. Ref did see it. Casey Jacobs giving him a little bit of a shoulder rub there.
Well, I mean,
it's been a weird match so far, huh?
Yes, it has. All right, and now Jacobs getting underneath, big headlock right on Klein. Sends him into the corner, and now he's into the corner of Alpha Sigma Sigma. And now Brent Oakley tagged in. Here we go, double team action. Drop toe hold off the ropes. Oh, big one, sorority stomp. My goodness, here we go. And now,
see, this is smart. This is smart by Alpha Sig.
Here they go. Oh, I think that we know it. We have it. The chug suplex has been applied. All that blood rushing to the head of Tyler Klein. And oh my goodness, only one way, but down.
But they spun him the wrong way. They should have dropped him into their side. With the Gambinos out, they have entire control of hard camp
But the
side.
Gambinos are like, actually Marshall's hitting on a fan.
Be careful.
Oh, you don't want to push Paul Atlas.
Yeah, but Paul Atlas should not be involved. He is not a wrestler anymore.
Did he just slap Paul Atlas? Oh no. Wait. What is happening here now? The Gambino's trying to break this up, and Brotherhood now from behind.
Oh, now we gotta scramble.
Oh my God, if I'm everybody, I'm getting out of the way. No! Here comes Alpha Sigma. And oh my God, they have just crashed down on everyone. Alpha Sigma has taken the party to the 3 other teams here tonight at Spring Fling. My God. Here we go. Now they toss the Runway back in. By the way, Alpha Sigma's last win was against the Runway. They ruined the Runway's debut here in RWA. They are still bitter over that. And now Oakley has him up. Drives him down, but Couture now. Oh, wait a minute now. 1, 2, and no.
That was a bad call by the ref right there. You cannot call a pinfall there because what are you going to do? Both. Couture. Whoa, boy. Calvin had a pin. Alpha Sig had a pin. Oakley had Tyler Klein pin. In that situation, what would have happened?
I don't know, but right now, Tony, look, Couture up. Oh, how you doing? That could be it right here. Rolls him up. 1, 2-0. Bonner breaking it up, and Julian J grabbing Mickey on the outside.
You gotta know, I gotta say something. This is breaking into an absolute mess right now.
Oh no, the Brotherhood. Oh, we see that this is what won them the 2PW tag titles. Get it good again. 1, 2, and no. Broken up by Brett Oakley. Jacobs tossing Jay out of the ring. My God, there are dead bodies everywhere. Heads him up. Drops him in. Oh! Cake dropper. 1, 2, and no. Only a 2 count. And now the Runway showing that tag team veteranship and just breaking up and clearing the ring. All that's left is Iron Mike Bonner.
And I gotta say something here. Outside of Alpha Sig, everyone else, Alpha Sig has been playing exactly how they do. As Casey Jacobs just eats some post right there.
But, Tyler Klein was, pretty much occupied with Paul Atlas. And now Julian J sends him in. Rolls him up though. Oh my God, that could be it right here.
No, he lost control of it. Look at him grab the tights.
He's even grabbing the tights here. This could be it. The referee, we're at the count of 7.
But it's odd to see Julian J grab the tights like that. That's not his style.
I know it's not, but it's for the tag team titles. People get desperate, Tony. You know that. I know that.
But that's a bad type of desperate.
Oh, wait, returning the favor, slapping Tyler Klein. Tyler Klein now off the ropes. The Gambino's double teaming here. Has him up. And, Spybuster right on the knees. 1, 2, 3, it's over. The Gambino's retained.
In a time of 7 minutes, 35 seconds, your winners and still RWA Tag Team Champions, the Gambino Brothers.
The Gambino Brothers are your RWA Tag Team Champions. They are the best tag team in Pittsburgh, and you cannot delete or vacate that.